Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about kitchen abbreviations, the most common ones you're going to see in your recipes. Up here in the upper left hand corner in red, you're going to see the capital T or capital TBS or capital TBLS. That is always going to stand for tablespoons. Always think of a table being large. Next, you may see a lowercase t or a lowercase tsp. That's always going to stand for teaspoons. Always think of T being smaller than a table. So your tablespoons, capital T, are the big spoons. Your lowercase t is going to be your teaspoons, the smaller ones. Know the difference between the two. Next, let's talk about C and lowercase c. That's going to refer to cups. These are dry measuring cups. This is metal, this being plastic. You're going to measure all your dry items like flour, sugar, brown sugar, and so on in these containers here. Not to be confused with the liquid measuring cup. This is a 1 cup liquid measuring cup container, so you can see through it, it's clear, and you can see the designations of partial cups as well. If you double the 1 cup, you're going to come up to a pint. So there's 2 cups in 1 pint. So if you see a PT, that's going to stand for pint. Here is a 2 cup, a pint measurer. The next one, not as common, is the QT, standing for quarts. That's going to be this container here. This is a 4 cup measurer. This is for measuring 1 quart, right? With the quarts, doubling that will give you 8 cups. This is a half gallon or 2 quarts. Not very common, me say this. This is a half gallon, which is, if you look over here, 8 cups. And then if you see the GAL, that is going to stand for gallons, such as a gallon of milk, all right? Then the 2 lower ones here in red and green, the OZ is going to stand for ounce, and the FLOZ will always stand for fluid ounces. So on this gallon of milk here, you're going to notice on the bottom, it's going to say 1 gallon. And if I take this container of pancake syrup, at the bottom you'll notice down here, it's going to say 24 FLOZ. That stands for 24 fluid ounces. In the middle here, if you see a product that's going to ask for on the recipe LB, LBS, or this hashtag symbol, that's always going to stand for pounds. So here I have a box of hamburgers, all right? Down here by my pointing finger, it says 10 LB, that's 10 pounds of hamburger. And then up here in the upper right-hand corner, it says a quarter LB, or 1/4 LB. That's a quarter pound, so each padding here is a quarter pound. As far as time, your recipes at the end will give you how long it takes to bake. MIN will stand for minutes. HR will stand for hours. Last but not least are these 2 symbols down here, the little circle at the top, followed by a letter such as F or C. That's going to stand for, if it's the F, degrees Fahrenheit, and then degrees Celsius. Here in the United States, we use Fahrenheit. Pretty much the whole world, with a few exceptions, uses Celsius. Here's a quick review of kitchen abbreviations. I hope you learned a few things you can take with you. Good luck.